India has always been a country with rich mineral deposits. Over the centuries, different civilizations have made ample use of her immense and rich mineral deposits in an effort to improve their living methods. The earth has a variety of rich mineral reserves, and there are over 4,900 different known mineral species, with about 4,660 of these being approved by the International Mineralogical Association, that is IMA. The Earth's crust is composed of over 90% with silicate minerals. The Earth's crust constitutes of 75% of silicon and oxygen, as a result of which the majority of its mineral reserves are of silicate family. In short, mineral is formed as a result of geological process and is normally crystalline in nature. Human beings have a long history of utilizing such gifts from the earth over the centuries, and several minerals extracted from the earth's crust have gradually paved the way for the overall development and advancement of the entire human race. Several such minerals are used extensively by human beings as fuel like coal and petroleum. Other materials have slowly helped them develop other industries, as iron ore has gradually facilitated the growth of the iron and steel industry, which forms the most extensively used metal in the modern world. Similarly, alumina is extensively used in the manufacturing of lightweight but durable metals for use in the aerospace industry. Gold has been one of the oldest minerals associated with the human civilization and has been extensively used over the centuries in the preparation of currency, jewelry, and several other related uses in the field of technology. This chapter outlines the distribution, expansion, exploration, geology, categories, and production and consumption of such mineral deposits. Distribution and expansion capacity of minerals in India. The distribution and expansion of such minerals in 2020 could be linked as follows. Iron ore is found in 5 different regions in India, which have been categorized into 5 zones. That is Zone 1 to Zone 5. The primary grade material is found in the Singhbhum district, Keonjhar district, Bellary district, Bastar district, and Goa. The material available from these locations are used in the iron and steel industry, and there are high quantity of reserves in these regions as well as in several other regions of the country, and India is still expected to be a major producer of this mineral, with the year 2020 in mind. Manganese is mainly available in Madhya Pradesh and also in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa and Goa. India is a primary producer and the future reserves of this material have been estimated and more areas are being studied in search of further deposits. Chromium is available in India in the state of Tamil Nadu and is classified as a PGE, that is, platinum group of elements. These regions were discovered in the year 1984 by the Geological Survey of India, that is, GSI. The search for more reserves have yielded positive results and experts at the GSI and other companies are of the opinion that there are ample reserves to make India a major producer at least in the next 15 to 16 years. Copper, lead and zinc are mainly found in abundance in the K3 copper belt and in the Dariba Rajpura region in the Aravali district of Rajasthan, in Kadapa district in Andhra Pradesh, Malanchgarh in Madhya Pradesh, Singhbum belt in Bihar, Sundargarh belt in Orissa, Darjeeling and other Himalayan regions. Ores of premium grade is available in these regions and the Geological Survey of India in collaboration with the Indian government has taken up extensive prospecting of the Himalayan regions in search of newer and fresh reserves, keeping in mind the increase in demands by the year 2020. Gold is known to human beings through the centuries and has always been in demand for coinage and jewelry making purposes. It is a very expensive metal and is found in a variety of lithic assemblages. In India, the main belts where gold is found are Dharwar, Bastar, Singhbum and Rajasthan. The Eastern Bloc also has prominent reserves of gold in Kolar and Hatti. It is also found in the Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir. India has traditionally been a huge treasure house for gold and over the centuries, various foreign civilizations have attempted to exploit and gain profits of this situation. The reserves have depleted over the years due to massive exploitation. Few reserves are still available which should stand stead for a substantial supply over the next 15 to 20 years at least. Aluminium is derived from bauxite and India has rich and abundant bauxite deposits in the regions of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Orissa. Substantial deposits are also found in Andhra Pradesh and the Chota Nagpur Plateau as well as in the Jammu region. India is one of the largest producers of bauxite in the world and the known available reserves are more than enough to hold this position for at least till the year 2020. Besides, more reserves are yet to be discovered and utilized. The country has a fair share of mineral reserves and the search for newer reserves would definitely help in keeping the strong hold on the socio-economic front. Exploration status of the Indian mineral reserve. India has a rich but uneven distribution of several mineral reserves and the gradual studies and exploration undertaken by the Geological Survey of India and other private agencies have broadly classified the entire country into 5 distinctive regions or belts. These belts have been prepared as per the richness of availability and economic importance of the mineral reserves to the nation. Northeastern Peninsular Belt consists of the Chota Nagpur Plateau and Orissa Plateau covering Orissa, Jharkhand and West Bengal. This region is the mineral heartland of India and The main minerals found in this belt are coal, iron ore, manganese, mica, bauxite, copper, kyanite, and others. This region is extremely vital to the overall mineralogy aspect of the country. Central belt consists of Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra. The main minerals found here are manganese, bauxite, uranium, limestone, marble, coal, gems, and mica. One positive aspect regarding this belt is the fact that a large majority of this region is yet to be properly prospected and evaluated and could easily hold more reserves for the future. Southern belt consists of Karnataka Plateau and Tamil Nadu. Several ferrous minerals and bauxite are available in this region. The studies conducted by the Geological Survey of India have revealed positive prospects of more enriching mineral reserves. Southwestern belt consists of Karnataka and Goa. Iron ore, garnet, and clay are mainly found here. This belt could hold still more reserves for the future. Northwestern belt consists of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Non-ferrous minerals, uranium, mica, petroleum, gypsum, and other reserves are richly available here. There is a high chance of stumbling across more reserves that could pave the way towards further solidarity of the country. India is a vast country rich in diversity and variety with respect to mineral resources. A substantial part of the same has been discovered and been utilized to the fullest extent. However, there are new and unexplored areas yet to be discovered. The country also has a long and varied coastline, and the search for marine minerals has been on for several years, and it is soon expected to yield positive results. Besides, the Himalayan mountains also contain huge mineral reserves, and the state of Assam and several other northeastern states are yet to be prospected. These unexplored regions and other regions all over the country could easily pave the way for more diversified mineral resources and help India establish a strong socio-economic structure. Several mineral resources are extensively used as fuel, mainly coal and petroleum. Coal is mainly used as cooking fuel and in thermal power plants for the production of electricity. In addition, several industries have an ever-increasing demand for coal over the years, and the reserves in use could suffice for some years, and newer resources would open new horizons for future use. Gold is another vital mineral resource which has huge demand all over the world and more in India. Some minerals are found in very small amounts like uranium and gold. Such reserves should be wisely used so as to last for longer duration and benefit the future generations as well. General geology of the minerals. Geology constitutes the science of the study of the earth and the rocks in an effort to study the composition and other subsequent relevant processes. The study also encompasses the identification of fresh mineral reserves and the search for new minerals on the planet. The study helps in understanding the history of the planet and the processes wherein various mineral deposits originated on Earth. The process of mining geology is mainly concerned with the process of extraction of the mineral deposits from the bowels of the planet in an effort to utilize the same for the advancement of the human civilization. Human beings have become increasingly dependent on such mineral reserves, and over the centuries they have played a prominent and decisive role in the overall progress of the human race. Geology also plays a vital role in geotechnical engineering and is a major academic discipline in the modern age. The extracted minerals through geology include several minerals like metals, gemstones, asbestos, mica, phosphates, silica, and many other minerals of immense economic and industrial importance. The process of mining has also provided human beings with various non-renewable resources like natural gas and petroleum. Coal is also a major blessing as this is a major source of fuel to the human civilization and also finds use in the production of thermal power and in a large number of other industries. Various countries have adopted strict guidelines to enhance the safety during mining and to reduce the risk of accidents and pollution through mining. The general geology of several metals is as follows. Iron is one of the most important minerals as this is the primary raw material used in the iron and steel industry, which forms the main metal in use in the modern civilization. Geological studies are on for more reserves and to estimate the extent of the known reserves. Manganese is also a vital mineral which has numerous applications, and India is estimated to have the 7th largest reserve of this mineral in the entire world. More studies are still on at a rapid pace, and the experts are highly optimistic about the discovery of more reserves. Chromium is mainly found in the coastal regions of India, and the reserves are fairly high, with India being the 2nd largest producer. Geological studies are on for the estimation and tapping of newer reserves for the future. Copper is a material having extremely high demand, and India stands among the world's top 20 producers. This metal is used in a large number of industries and appliances, and geologists are sure regarding the existence of more mineral reserves. Lead is also used in a variety of applications as in batteries and as a shield. India has a large stock and the search for more is on. Zinc has a lot of demand and India is the 4th largest producer of this mineral. The production is mainly of good quality material and more reserves are definitely on the cards from the searches and studies conducted by the Geological Survey of India. Gold is one of the most demandable metals and is highly priced. India was once blessed with huge reserves of which a substantial portion has been depleted. However, there is more in stock and studies have revealed fair amount of reserves. Aluminium is derived mainly from bauxite and India has large reserves of the same and is one of the largest producers. Recent studies have pointed towards the possibility of newer reserves. Mineral practices for various minerals. The various minerals form an absolutely vital resource to human beings as they form the stepping stone of the Industrial Revolution, which has helped humans to develop themselves as the most powerful life form on earth. Some mineral reserves like coal and petroleum meet the major demand for fuel needs and in the generation of power at thermal power plants. These resources have had a direct impact on the lives of humans and in the gradual development and evolution from the Stone Age to the current age. Thus, the importance of such minerals is paramount as they provide human beings with the very essence of progress and prosperity in the industrial, technological, and socio-economic strata. They are also strategic towards the sustenance of a nation and to determine their hold and power at a global stage. However, human beings need to be more careful and exercise caution towards the use of such resources, as these are gifts from the planet to humans which take millions of years to form and only hundreds of years to finish. Some resources should also be kept for the future generations so as to continue with the cycle of progress. The practices of the minerals could be summarized as follows. Iron. Iron ore is perhaps the most demandable resource, as it forms a major input in the production of iron and steel, which is the main metal used in the modern world. The primary producers of this mineral are China, Brazil, Australia, India and Russia, and together these countries account for over 85% of the total world production. Manganese. Manganese is an important mineral and is used in metal and alloy industries, primarily in the steel industry. The primary producers are South Africa, which accounts for 80% of the world production, Ukraine, Australia, India, China and Brazil. Chromium. Chromium finds use in a variety of fields due to the unique property of hardness and high resistance to corrosion. This is mainly used as a coating or other metals. The primary producers are South Africa, which account to 44%, India, which accounts to 18%, and Kazakhstan, which accounts to 16%. Copper. Copper finds use in variety of applications from electrical wires and conductors to a variety of other multiple fields. Lead. Lead is mainly used in building construction, lead acid batteries, bullets and radiation shield. This is also a very vital mineral. Zinc is mainly used in corrosion-resistant zinc plating, in batteries, non-structural castings, and in the production of alloys like brass. Gold. Gold is a very precious metal to mankind and is mainly used for coinage, jewelry, and other associated arts. It also finds use in electronics as a fast conductor. India has a special soft corner for this yellow metal and there is a huge demand. Aluminium. Aluminium is a strong and lightweight metal primarily used in the aerospace industry and in transportation and structural fields. These minerals are very important in human lives and continue to play a decisive role in restructuring and improving the lives of millions on this planet. Proper caution and restrictions are necessary in order to prevent running out of such valuable resources and to ensure that the future generations also get the opportunity to utilize such resources for the betterment of the entire mankind. Production, consumption and export of mineral deposits. A large number of mineral deposits are extremely vital to the human civilization and they rely heavily on such minerals for the overall progress and sustenance of the entire human race. This dependence has gradually resulted in the exploitation of the mineral reserves and gradually in the depletion of the mineral reserves. However, there are still sufficient reserves to last the humans for a number of generations provided they are careful as regards to the nature of usage. India possesses huge mineral reserves and the average production every year for some vital minerals could be summed up as follows. Coal, 403 million tons. Lignite, 29 million tons. Bauxite, 11,278,000 tons. Copper, 125,000 tons. Gold, 3,048,000 grams. Iron ore, 1,40,131,000 tons. Lead, 93,000 tons. Manganese ore, 1,963,000 tons. Zinc, 862,000 tons. Gypsum, 3,651,000 tons. Limestone, 170 million tons, phosphorite 1,383 million tons. Some mineral reserves like coal is forever on demand as it is used as a major source of fuel in the country in a large number of industries and also in the thermal power production. Petroleum products and natural gases are also on an ever increasing demand as the same forms the backbone of the automobile, public transport, railways and domestic cooking gas in India. Iron ore is the main input for the production of iron and steel industries, which forms the backbone of the metals used in the world today. Similarly, aluminium is on high demand to cater to the needs of the aerospace industry, and the demand for copper, lead, zinc is also on the higher side. Gold holds a special place in India, and the scarcity and price of this yellow metal does not seem to affect the ever increasing demand of the same. The capacity, consumption, and export details of various mineral deposits in India could be summed up as follows. Iron. India is the third largest exporter of iron ore in the world, and the known reserves have been estimated to be somewhere around 27 billion tons. The major share in this bulk production in India could be attributed to two public sector companies, National Mineral Development Corporation and Steel Authority of India Limited. In the private sector, Tata Steel Limited plays a major role in production. This mineral has extremely high demand and there are huge reserves of the same. Manganese. India is known to have the seventh highest reserves of manganese ore in the world and is a leading exporter. Chromium. Chromite is found mainly around the coastal belts in India. The country ranks second in the world production and a substantial quantity gets exported every year. Copper. India is among the world's top 20 copper producers. The demand for this mineral is high and India exports vast quantities every year after catering to the domestic needs. Lead. India has good reserves of lead, which is another vital mineral. Some quantities are exported, but mainly the consumption caters to the domestic needs first. Zinc. India has the fourth highest reserves of zinc in the world and is a major exporter. Gold. India has a fair amount of gold reserves, which have been depleted somewhat over the years due to uncontrolled exploitation, but the present reserves are no less significant. Aluminium. India has huge reserves of bauxite, which is the main ore for the production of alumina. This mineral is vital in the aerospace industry and India exports huge quantities every year. Conclusion. Now, to sum up, we have learned the following in this chapter. The distribution of minerals in India and the expansion capacity future in 2020. The Indian mineral reserves have been divided into 5 separate zones with respect to the availability of the mineral reserves. The main regions are the Chota Nagpur Plateau, consisting of the states of Jharkhand, Orissa, and West Bengal. The prospect for new reserves has borne fruitful results to meet the growing demands for the next 15 to 20 years. The extent of the exploration of the Indian mineral reserves has revealed the mineral deposits available in several states and regions. The most mineral-enriched states in India are Orissa, Jharkhand, Bihar, West Bengal, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Goa, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and several other states. The studies for newer reserves have been fruitful to meet the requirements till at least the year 2020. Geology of the minerals. Geology constitutes the study of earth forms in an effort to identify the existence of minerals and the extraction of such minerals from the earth's bowels through mining. Types of mineral practices for various minerals led towards the socio-economic importance of all such minerals, towards the growth and development of the human race, and towards the importance of the preservation methods of such minerals so as to benefit the future generations. The production, consumption, and export of various minerals. India is rich in a variety of mineral reserves and is a prominent player at the global stage with regards to several types and categories of minerals.